re-record my video. I was just wanting to come back and finish the topic at hand, but I hope that everybody is having a good Sunday and staying safe. So, if this is you guys' first time watching me, my name is Joy. I am a narcissist abuse coach. Hold on, y'all. I just saw that I had that right there. So yes, my name is Joy. I am a narcissist abuse coach. I've been dealing with narcissists since 2006, and since 2007 again. Actually, hold on, give me a second, you guys. I wanted to touch on this topic here. So this one, you guys, it says 8 signs. We're going to talk about 8 signs to discover if a person is genuine or if a person is fake. So I want to go ahead and go over that with you guys, just so it's just something to be mindful of, just an awareness, just kind of, excuse me, just double checking, like, hey, are you a genuine person or are you a fake person? And it's no judgment, because whatever works for you kind of thing, but it's just just something to be mindful of. Let me take a look and see what we got here. So let's see. um okay, yeah, it shows that I'm live, you guys. I just wanted to see. Okay. So, regarding that, let's see here. Okay, so let's just go right into it. Let's talk about the signs between genuine people and fake people. Let's talk about it. Okay, so a genuine person, and by the way, you guys, I got this from the dot golden truths. So I found it on Instagram, and I thought it might be helpful. Okay, so it says genuine people, they don't try to make people like them, and it says fake people, they try hard to make people like them. It says genuine people, they don't brag, and it says fake people, they show off all the time. Okay. All right. And it says genuine people, they respect everyone, and it says fake people, they only respect people with power. Okay. And it says genuine people, it says they admire others and often praise others, and it says fake people, they criticize others to make themselves look great. Okay. Okay, and it says genuine people, they're nice and helpful most of the time by fast. But how's everybody doing? Happy Sunday, everybody. By fast. But how's everybody doing? Happy Sunday, everybody. Make sure that you guys do give this video a like and share and subscribe. Um, but I did also want to talk about something else, you guys. Where is this? Bear with me, you guys. Let's take a look here. Do, 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 do. Oh, oh, this is good, you guys. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, wow, I like that. Okay. So, but yes, and you guys, make sure that you all give a gossip. So it says, when you hear someone gossiping about another, remember one day you too might be in their shoes. So it says, and it says why, it says getting involved in gossip harms your own integrity. And there's a quote, it says, Marcus Aurelius, I hope I said that right. It says, reminds us, choose not to be harmed and you won't be harmed. Do not feel harmed and you haven't been. Staying silent when gossip arrives helps you to protect your reputation. So that's interesting, you guys. And okay, mark of educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. That comes from Astro Totel. And it says why. It says, without full understanding, speaking can mislead others and damage your credibility. Make sure you have all the facts before you speak or take action. Very interesting, right? Now, another situation where you should stay silent. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Yes, I do. I have a dress on. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I got a dress on. Hey, guys, hey. Okay, so but yes, okay, so insensitive or it says why confidentials matters demand on discretion. It says Cinia said the quieter you remain, the more you can hear. By staying silent, you can respect others' privacy and maintain trust. So I love that. Love that so much. Okay. So another time in which a person's a situation where you should stay silent, it says when your opinion is not requested. Another situation in which this it's called the golden truce, you should stay silent is when it could damage relationships. So it says the best way to maintain your peace of mind is to avoid unnecessary conflict. So it says why words can harm relationships permanently. And it says there's a reference. It says, Calto the elder expressed, he who knows how to remain silent approaches nearest to the gods, which he is right. Choose the silence to protect and valuable connections. Yes, that's lovely. Love that. Okay, so another situation it says when you should stay silent is when during high stakes negotiations. It says silence is a great source of power. Why? It says can crucial moments silence can be your greatest asset. It says Epictetus remarks silence is the sleep that nourishes wisdom. Stay silent to gather information and to gain a strategic advantage. So that's great. Love that. It says they want you to overact, overreact, over explain, over defend. You're silent. You have toxic, connections or whatever the case may be, toxic friends. Is basically saying to remain silent. That's control, especially, in those. Let me touch on something, you guys. Bear with me. I don't know if YouTube saved the other live that I did. I don't think it did though. Let me see here. Um, let's take a look. It's kind of and that is a part of the healing process, especially after dealing with narcissistic abuse and stuff like that. Stress disorder. It says is a mental health condition that can develop after prolonged or repeated traumatic experiences, often involving interpersonal trauma like childhood abuse. It shares some symptoms with PTSD, but also includes additional challenges in emotional regulation and self perception and relationships. So this is really good. And this actually individuals that are fake or which can lead them to being around people that are narcissistic, or a lot of times if you have kind of grown up in a to individuals like that. So that is something to be mindful of. But I think I did mention this, but let's talk about it again though. So key differences between PTSD and CPTSD, right? So it says trauma type. And you guys can go to Google too, by the way, for this. And you guys can let me know, what do you guys think about this? Let me know. So basically, CPTSD is more likely to result from prolonged, repeated trauma, especially in early life, like childhood abuse or neglect. PTSD can result from a single traumatic event, basically, right? And so it says symptom profile. It says while both involve symptoms like re-experiencing avoidance, hyperarousal, CPTSD includes additional symptoms like emotional dysregulation, negative self-concept, and relationship difficulties. So this is really interesting. It also says difficulty managing emotions, experiencing intense and overwhelming feelings, negative self-concept, relationship difficulties. So this is really some things, like if you find yourself dealing with CPTSD, then you might be dealing with that. And again, emotional dysregulations is difficulty managing emotions, experiencing intense and overwhelming feelings, negative self-concept, feelings of worthlessness, shame, guilt, and a sense of being fundamentally flawed, and relationship, excuse me, y'all, relationship difficulties, trouble forming and maintaining healthy relationships, and experiencing intense swings, it sounds like mood swings, and how others are perceived, basically. So this is really, really interesting, you guys. And it says the impact of function. It says cptsd, and I don't know, I know I keep saying this, you guys, but I feel like I've done a video on this, and you guys know that I do have a course on this as well. So if you want to learn more about this, you can definitely um, you can go to my website and you can inquire about that. And let me know, do you guys feel like you're dealing with CPTSD? Or if anyone's watching, do you mind sharing, like, what do you feel is like the biggest challenge that you're overcoming? I know before someone was basically saying like that the feeling that they don't feel worthy enough to be in a healthier relationship. And I get that because I used to feel that way years ago. But yeah, so basically, okay, so CPTSD can significantly impact daily life, making it hard to study, to maintain relationships. So the causes and risk factors, right? So prolonged or repeated trauma, early childhood trauma, lack of escape or rescue. Um, Okay, so it says, excuse me, you guys, experiences like childhood abuse, domestic violence, or being a prisoner of war can increase the risk. Trauma experienced at a young age, especially by a caregiver, can have a lasting impact. Lack of escape or rescue. If escape from traumatic situation was not possible, it can worsen in the long term effects. So this is very interesting, you guys. Very, very interesting. But let me know, you guys. Tell me what you think. Let me know. Excuse me. I don't know. Whenever I do a video, my nose starts to itch, you guys. So my apologies on that. Let's look here and see. Yeah, so this is a thing. Um, but you guys, so I don't know if we talked about gaslighting and how a narcissist will gaslight you. So do be mindful of that, of the gaslighting, and how narcissists will try to play with your emotions. Narcissists will try to play with your emotions. And so that's why I was saying how it's important to keep your emotions in control, because when you have emotional control, no one can mess with your emotions, because a lot of times that's what narcissists like to do. They like to play with your mind, right? They like to be manipulative, they like to control you, or they like to try to do magic or like silly stuff like that. So you have to be in control of this right here, your mind. All right, so let's see what we got here. Um, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Um, wow, it says most people love the mass word. This is a really good site. You guys got to go to. So let's see. Mm. It says, oh, okay. So this is what to say when they gaslight you. So if you feel like someone's gaslighting you, so this is maybe could be some stuff that you could say. So this is interesting. So if some like let's if a narcissist says you always think I'm the bad guy, then you can say if the shoe fits, you laced it up yourself. If the narcissist says you're twisting my words, you could say no, I'm just repeating them without sugarcoating. If the narcissist says stop being paranoid, then you can say if there's trust, there's no paranoia. So what broke it? If the narcissist says you're just insecure, you can say I'm aware, you just hate that I'm so observant. So yes, I like that. Yeah, it says gaslight, you guys, of holding grudges towards people, because remember, it doesn't do any harm to the person that you're holding a grudge towards. It only does something to you because you're still holding on to it. So we'll do a video about that. Because I don't know, I was picking up in the collective that there's somebody holding a grudge against you, collective. That's what I'm kind of getting. All right. Ooh, this is, yeah, we got some good topics coming up, you guys. This is good. Okay, here's another tips on gaslighting. If you're dealing with like a narcissist that's gaslighting you and you like have to be around them or whatever for the moment until you escape or so it says they may say you're remembering it wrong, right? And you could say, funny, I trust my memory more than your version of events. To accept in their abuse and to get you to to make you doubt your own reality, to doubt your own any abuse, right? Okay, so now the narcissist may say, why are you making, ooh, that's a good one. I like that. The narcissist could also say you always twist things. You could say, no, I just stopped letting you rewrite the story. Oh, okay. Okay, and the narcissist could say you're imagining things. You could say I trust my the truth makes you uncomfortable. Wow, that is fire right there. I like that. Okay, yeah, loves you. I love you. Um, the narcissist does not. The narcissist is a hater, and they're evil and wicked. But you can't change people like that. If they want to be evil and wicked, let them be evil. But you don't be like the narcissist. But God does love you.